So Pawnee's been doing so well the last few days, I thought I might try a little bit of liberty with her. So the first thing I'm doing here is I just took my stick and string and I'm just swinging it over her body and making sure that she's okay with that she's relaxed, she's not concerned about my stick and string, and she's doing really good there. You can see her head's level with her withers, so she's not really worried. So now I'm going to point my left hand out to ask her to go to the left. And she went, but not very fast. So I'm just kind of assessing here to see how she's going to do. And here with my left hand, I just put it out again, letting her know that I wanted her to pick up speed. And when I do that, I also kind of take a good deep breath in, and I bring up the energy in my body so that she can feel that, and that helps her to want to pick up her own speed. So she's choosing to circle close by me instead of out on the rail, which is fine. That just shows her desire to want to connect to me. Her head's a little bit high there, not real bad, but she's not real relaxed. So what I want to do is hunt for moments of relaxation. And right there, I felt like she relaxed just a little bit. So I looked at her hind end, had her disengage her hind end, and I'm asking her to back up and just relax for a moment. So there I took a couple steps back to see if I could draw her to me, and I don't have that connection well enough. So she wasn't quite sure, so I just went ahead and I sent her off to the right. So I just pointed my right hand out, took a deep breath, and invited her to go out on the circle. And what I'm doing here with my body is I'm trying to keep my body behind her shoulder. And there I asked her to disengage her hind end and back up again. But as she's circling, I'm keeping my body behind her shoulder so that if I get it in front of her shoulder, I would interfere with the forward motion. And here I just want her to process that. So she's blinking a lot. You probably can't see it on the video, but she was blinking a lot and I could tell she was processing. So I just let her stop, relax, process before I ask her to go back out again. And when I feel like she's processed and she's relaxed, then I invite her back out again. And I just take as long as it takes. So there she started to look around some. So I'm going to invite her to go out to the left. So for this being our first time doing Liberty, she's doing really good. And she has her moments where she starts right there. She lowered her head a little bit. It came back up, but she lowered her head a little bit, kind of arched her body around me. So I wanted to reward that relaxation. So once again, I disengaged her hind end and had her back up a few steps. So that's become a pattern. So she knows that pattern. So it's easy for me to do it at Liberty because we've done it so many times online. So since she was looking around, I went ahead and invited her to go to the right. So if I point my right hand, she knows that means to go to the right. If I point my left hand, she knows that means to go to the left. And if she doesn't, I just use my stick behind her to help guide her in the right direction. But I like that she's trying to give me a little bit of connection there. There, her head came down. I disengaged her hind end, backed her up again. And I just use a little bit of my stick to help back her up if I need to, with a little bit of rhythm there.